The Cobra phaser is ideal for players aged 5 and up. The Cobra has rounded edges and no projecting barrel. It is designed this way to minimise risk. Since there is nothing sticky, then there is nothing to poke someone with. I will show you the anatomy of the phaser and how to read the statistics on the LCD display. To play, you'll need a bandana and a phaser which has a headband attached to it and a head sensor. First, put on your bandana timed at the back. Notice we use the colour of the bandana to tell the teams apart. Next, put the headband over the bandana with the twirly sensor cable to the back so it doesn't go in front of your eyes. The cable goes under your arms so it's out of the way during the play. On top of the phaser you'll find on the grey Cobra is a peep sight. On the other models you'll find a red dot scope. The peep sight or the red dot scope is used for aiming. When the phaser is turned on, the red dot is automatically switched on. Remember during the game to aim at the opponent's sensor. Also at the front is a 40mm diameter tube. This is where the infrared light comes out. It is important during gameplay that this tube is kept clear of cover. The beam is fairly narrow, so you'll need to aim. On the phaser is also a backlit liquid crystal display. The LCD provides useful statistical and status information during the game. The phaser is turned on with the key. After a few seconds, the phaser will say ready on the status line on the LCD display. The first line shows the current hit points. This is the number of times a player can be tagged before they are deactivated. Players are restored to maximum hit points when they receive a reactivation or start a new game. It is very important the phasers are set to the right team. The last line starts with the current status followed by the mode of operation and then the time left in the game if a time game has been started by the master controller. It is very important to turn the phaser off with the key whenever they are not in use. This will save a lot of battery power and means more playtime for everyone. The phasers are water resistant. You're very welcome to play in light rain. However, play should be postponed during heavy rain or storms with the phasers stored under cover or switched off. Your goal is to try and tag your opponents before they tag you. There is a sensor mounted on the phaser and 2 more infrared sensors that are attached to a headband. When you have an opponent's sensor in your scope, pull the trigger. With our science fiction theme, when your ammo is empty, the phaser automatically starts to reload. Your ammo can be topped up anytime by pushing the red button and then letting go. The top up will take a few seconds. You will know when you have tagged someone because you will hear the phaser say,
tagged.
Tag them 5 times and you will hear,
deactivated.
If you try and tag an already deactivated player, you will hear,
deactivated already.
The phasers are colour coded for each team. This means the players on the red team can only tag players on the blue team. As well as trying to tag the opponents, you should try and hide during the game to make it harder for the opponents to tag you. The first 2 times you are tagged, you will hear a near-miss sound effect like this.
You're tagged. You're tagged.
And then you will hear the deactivated sound effect on the final tag like,
You're deactivated.
In some games, when you are deactivated, you are out of the game, while in others, you may get lucky and receive a reactivation. A reactivation brings your phaser back to full health. Normally, reactivations are done by the medic box assigned to each team. Reactivations can also be performed by the master controller. The player goes to your team's medic box and pushes the large red button in the middle of the... Upon a successful reactivation, your phaser will say,
reactivated.
During play, until you're permanently deactivated, the headband must stay on your head. Don't cover the sensor with your hand or any carried object. That's cheating. An excellent game to start with is a simple game of 2-team elimination. The idea of the game is to deactivate the opposition's team more times during the game than your team is deactivated. Each team has a medic box on their start point, and each time a gamer on the team is deactivated, they return to the medic box and...
You're deactivated. Return to base.
Make sure that each medic box is set to unlimited reactivations. Before the game starts, confirm the number of reactivations is currently 0. Restart the box with the key if needed to reset the value. If the medic box says on the display game over, when you start a new game, the medic box will automatically reset the reactivation count. This game is great when played in short, typically 5 to 10 minute rounds. The winning team is the one with the least number of reactivations on their medic box. Elimination is a fun, energetic icebreaker to get the party started.